The emptiness of space makes one feel lonely. But just how alone are we? Is there life beyond our humble world? And if there is, do they threaten our existence? Samus Aran is a bounty hunter who has been sent to a remote planet to find a stolen alien specimen. Her journey to this alien world will take all of her skill, plus some Chozo technology. Super Metroid sets an absolutely amazing atmosphere. Zebes, hell, I don't know, is a terrifying world filled with strange aliens, space pirates, and a few bigger and uglier monsters. However, these monsters are non-existent when Samus first lands. Things are eerily quiet. Nothing threatens our heroine, yet it still feels scary, especially after finding the Morph Ball. A lifeless eye blinds Samus with its light, scanning her, merely observing and assessing. Knowing her to be a threat, monsters start appearing where before there were only flies. It's as if something, or someone, has awakened the aliens to protect the planet. Super Metroid evokes emotion, not with cutscenes that tend to ramble or text that never moves fast enough, but with the game. This is why games are such a great medium. Games can let the player find these feelings on their own, at their own pace. Some people may not want to play a lot of Metroid at once, or they may insist that the lights be kept on. But for those that want that suspension of disbelief, lives are snuffed and all focus is drawn towards it. The gameplay is tight and rewarding. Controlling Samus is like driving for the first time. It feels kinda awkward at first. But then after a while, you learn how to flip off a wall and shoot a space pirate through the nose. Following a motif we've seen many times before, this bounty hunter's adventure is a constant rise in power. Most notably, Samus acquires various beams for her signature arm cannon. These weapons are found within a dark place that's normally tricky to get to. That, or the beam is plucked from the still steaming corpse of a boss. Usually, the player will come across a strange area that they cannot get through, but the objective lies just beyond their reach. This path will only be available once a certain item is acquired. These items include being able to fit into tight spaces, running at high speeds, or just blasting missiles, to name a few. Sometimes the way is guarded by a powerful enemy, forcing the player to use some of those abilities or buckle down and prepare to mash the fire button. These enemies, of course, are called bosses, and Super Metroid has some excellent examples of the archetype. One of the first bosses that Samus encounters is her old friend Ridley, who is looking well for his age. He's not that goofy-looking dinosaur with an even goofier set of wings anymore. No. Now he's a force to be reckoned with. Ridley not only almost kills Samus, but he also takes out a whole space colony, running with her tail between her legs. Samus ends up on a strange world with nothing but her armor and a simple arm cannon. Oh, but fret not, gamer. One day you'll face him again, but next time you'll be armed to the teeth with missiles, bombs, lasers, and a rainbow-launching fist of doom. Alright, so that last one was probably a lie. Kind of. No spoilers! Later bosses are just as terrifying in their own ways. Kraid, another enemy from the old game, also makes a memorable return. What the heck is that? It's massive! I have no idea what they're feeding this guy. I'm just at a complete loss of words. Wait, is that belly button spikes? In all seriousness, this is an awesome boss to throw down with. Kraid is massive and one of my personal favorites in this game. This kind of enemy makes the player feel weak in a good way. There's always that chance that Samus isn't coming out alive. That's a constant fear in Super Metroid. Samus can die, and she will die. It's going to take a lot of scavenging to stifle that fear. Player, prepare to bomb every inch of Zebes to find every missile container you can, and every health upgrade. Mystery hovers over this planet like a fog. Anything could be in the next room. An item, strange alien architecture holding an item that is actually alive. The game is filled with surprises. Think about Kraid again for a second. Just how massive is that boss compared to Samus? The reaction to these events are genuine, whether it's wonder, curiosity, or fear. Overall, Super Metroid is a fantastic game. I definitely recommend it for those of you who haven't played it, and for those of you who have, go back and play it again. I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't play this game. It's got very few blemishes on an otherwise amazing game. Not even fear of fun or greatness should keep you away from this. It's an absolute classic that will definitely live forever. Remember, leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Shh! Don't let Ridley hear you. Oh, any sudden movements. Frank, this is a terrible time to be playing Yahtzee. Oh, he saw us. Run! Run!